Talking with OC. I'm on podcast without a name. Y'all know we pop up when we pop up. You know how we do it. We just gonna talk about some of this sports that's going on, and I'm gonna bring on my guy in a minute. But I was just sitting there watching this the end of this Buffalo New England game. Crazy. This week has been real crazy, real crazy. I'm a Baltimore fan. I'm a roll with them till the wheels fall off. But we're gonna talk about all of that stuff. I'm talking with OC, and I got my partner coming on. You know what I'm saying? Big AC. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? What's up, player? What's up? What's going on with you?
Hey, what's up with it, baby? You know it's all about the Bay, man. The Bay,
The
man.
Bay, huh?
Hey, yeah, it's been a hell of a weekend.
Man,
Period. I mean, Bay Area sports, but let's just talk about sports in general. Let me see. Oh nope, that light didn't help. That was a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but no, I mean, let's just talk about sports in general, right? I mean, it's been a hell of a week. First of all, we got what the divisional round of the baseball playoffs going on, right?
yeah,
Now
yeah.
that ain't really necessarily my wheelhouse at this point in life, but I will say this much. Man, there's been some exciting things going on out there. I watched the battle going on between Vlad Jr. and Aaron Judge out there with them Yankees. Man, I mean, it's just been going big. Not to mention, the reason for the season and why I had to break out my the Bay sweatshirt to
Yeah.
remind
It's a
everybody
little,
it's
it's a
basketball
little,
season.
a little cold out there. You know, in the Bay Area, it got a little
Hey,
cold. It
and,
a little cold out there. You know, you gotta
and,
bust them out.
man, hoops is back up on us, man. And
Yeah.
it's funny how the headlines and narratives was for a complete offseason that the Warriors had the worst historical offseason ever,
I
right?
didn't, I didn't know, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice
Well,
that.
yeah,
What was
because
that? What was that coming from?
so basically the way that it's all about salary cap and falling under the right umbrellas and layers and levels like that. So until they got Jonathan Kuminga's contract settled, they had about 4 or 5 players that were already agreed to in principle and but on the fringe as far as weren't officially signed yet. That even included Steph's brother, Steph Curry.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And
Hmm.
DeAnthony Melton and a couple of other
Man,
players.
they got the money. They got the money. They got the money, man. They
So
can't tell
so
me they ain't got the money.
yeah, so it's funny, and I mean, and this is even with my man that we got from the Celtics. They said we couldn't sign him
Al
until
Horford.
Al Horford until
Yeah.
all of this stuff was in place. Well, they put a pretty good solid licking on the Warriors. I mean, on the Lakers tonight. They really did.
But the Lakers didn't play their stars.
No, right, but I was just gonna say for a preseason game one, yeah, quarters 1, 2, 3 was actually
Yeah.
the blowout. It was like
Yeah.
30, 40 point blowout or something, and then it turned into a garbage time fillet after
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
I just like seeing what I think the Warriors is going to be all about this year, and
Mm.
that's going to be you can't even call it next man up. I think
Yeah.
anybody can get it. Anybody can do their thing at any time. I don't think nobody gonna have to ask coach if it's all right to take a shot this year.
No.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's big boy shit. We only got a couple years left for Steph to be at a legitimate skill level where we ain't holding on to pipe dreams because of all the great golden years. Like he got about 1 or 2 years of competitive play left, and so yeah, they got to squeeze what they can out of that fruit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like what I've seen from the Warriors because I
Yeah,
like this. I like this preseason time
right.
because the backups get a chance to get in there and they get a chance to play, and they
Yeah,
get a chance to feel like what it's like to be in that uniform
no
and
doubt,
being out there performing. That's what
man.
makes your team. That's what gets your team. That's what lets you know as a coach how deep you are.
Right, no doubt.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I'm gonna say that one thing I noticed that I've been hearing a lot of like Hall of Fame level, championship level players over time have said the same thing, and that is they don't just see themselves doing it one time. They imagine themselves and visualize them succeeding and doing what they're gonna do 1,000 times before they do it. Man,
Yeah.
so by the time they get out there on the field, dog, they have seen this moment already. They're not surprised at all. They're gonna
Mhm.
just grab it and make it go. And I think that if you're not obsessed with it like that, you'll never reach that level of greatness.
You'll never reach that level of greatness. But see, that's a great segue into what's going on with my team in the NFL.
There we go. Okay.
We're not deep. We're not deep at all at any position.
Right.
That's why
Right.
we if you look at the list of people that's hurt on our team,
Yeah.
um, we don't have the depth to deal
Yeah.
with these teams that been beating us.
You know what?
Especially like how we lost today.
Right. And you know, I'm about to say, I really do love that analysis because it's true. There's no reason why when you look at the starting lineups for Baltimore that they don't match up with any team you could put in front of them.
Absolutely.
But when you start digging off into the depth, you see something that's suspect. And now this goes into the intricacy, right, and the nuance of team building, because anybody can do it the first hoorah, right? When you got everybody on rookie contracts and you finally put that team together that can win, okay, you got a sweet spot right there. That's what they call the window, right? And like people don't realize how much financial gymnastics goes into pulling off like what we doing in Frisco right now, where really the window is gone. The window is gone. Really, truthfully, for that team.
For those three players.
Yeah, this truthfully, the window is already passed. But since they've been doing the financial fillet, and so it hurt, man. Some of them players that left, at the beginning of the summer, I was like, man, that's our number one tackler. That's our. But they knew what they knew.
Yeah.
Right? They knew what they knew. I don't like my light down here. Let me switch sheets. Oh, there we go. We're gonna stand up and do it today then. Yeah. but no, you know what? No, they knew what they knew. And one thing that we gotta understand as fans sometimes, right, is they see. We don't know what training camp looked like. We have no idea if he came in looking 5 or 10 pounds overweight. We think we know, but they gonna be ripped either way it go. Right, so 10 extra pounds on Deebo Samuel only looks like something to the trainer. You know, what I'm saying? Like he know, and he like, man, bro. And I see you letting your cord go a little bit, man. You slipping. Now we don't see that, man. All I see is, man, bro, up there look good, and he look good in tank top and shorts. Yeah, he'll be all right.
Or what we seen the previous year.
And that is, and I'm gonna tell you, like we were saying before in the last cast, this year right here is not. It's not your uncle's fucking football, man. This is nothing. This year kind of got shit to do with last year. You know, you hear people say that every year. Oh, nigga, this brand new season. This ain't got shit. But a lot of seasons that carry over. The last 5 seasons, man, that ass whooping that the Chiefs been putting on the league, if they got the refs helping them or not, that ass whooping that the Chiefs been putting on the rest of us, right? Yeah. That's been a 5-year layover ass whooping that they've been putting on the rest of us. And by golly,
it's depth. It's depth. That's what it is, man. If you want to say next man up, you gotta have that next man to come up to do it. It can't just be your starters and that's it. Because we lost. We got, if you look at our pup list, man, we got everybody on there. Even our quarterback is on the list.
And I was about to say, and the Niners, I can say the same thing. The only main difference is, man, we had the cover stocked the right way. And so when motherfuckers start catching them hammies and tripping up on them knees, right? We actually had a dude that was ready to come in. Yeah. Right. And man, that a lot of times that come at your expense of last season, right? When we were 6-11 last year, all them little Jair Browns and cats that they giving a hoorah to on the damn they was getting their PT, cutting their teeth at our win and loss expenses last year. So like, you gotta really commit to having that depth. And I don't care what kind of what roster you building, baseball, football. As soon as your aces go out, you gotta have somebody.
And it's not an overnight build. It's a build that you build it for probably a year or two in advance. You build this to get to this point.
You know what?
So that's why we hurt, man. We hurt.
No, I mean, to me, like a year or two away, like that's the same place that, like I said, the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders are, right? Where they man, they got the people in place. The plan is tight. You know, on the surface, it's ready. It's right. But let Cortland Cortland go down. The receiving core don't look that great.
Yeah.
Don't let if Bo Nix get hurt, I don't know what they do at quarterback. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, and that's the gamble. That's the gamble. But
the gamble.
But see, playing for a coach like he got Bo Nix got that coach. What's his name?
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton. I
Yeah.
bet you he got somebody that can run his that can run his offense. Backing up Bo Nix. I
Right.
bet you he got
No
somebody
doubt.
that can.
No doubt. I know he's got somebody who's probably been a friend of the system. Because I'm looking at the LA Rams, right?
Yeah.
They got Jimmy G.
Yeah.
And you can laugh and snicker about that, but just about as solid as I feel about Mac Jones. Yeah, if Matthew Stafford go down, Jimmy G come in and win you 2-3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the quarterback that we got. I wish we would have a quarterback like Shador, or I wish we had a quarterback that can at least do some of the things that Lamar can do.
Right.
Because the offense is tailored for him.
Well, see, and the bad part is, guess what? The game plan is scrapped. So now all of that continuity that you've been building week on top of week on top of week with Lamar, you throwing all of that shit, the whole flow, the rhythm, all of that shit got to go.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
bang. And now you're running a more pocket passer friendly offense where, like, dude, we're not even running that man option where I'm making the defensive end commit or Lamar go hit him around the corner. We're not running none of that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Instead of running a bunch of 22 and 21 personnel, now we're running 12, meaning we got one running back behind us and not running power sets. Man, like, shit really make a difference, right? And I noticed that big fullback they got, Picard, I think his last name.
Yeah.
I like him too. We like
he hurt too. He on the list.
He hurt, but they've been letting him take his time on that injured list because I think
he's a pup. He's on the pup list.
Yeah, and you don't really have the same effective use for him though without Lamar.
Yeah.
Like Lamar makes his game pop. Like they work good off each other.
Yeah. But we still got that. We still got Likely and Andrews.
Yeah,
you know
no doubt.
We still got them. They out there playing, but to me, it's that's what it's looking like in the NFL. Period. If you got your peoples, you good. If you don't got your peoples, then we'll see. We'll see. That's why I like.
If you ain't done something on purpose about your backup quarterback position, that means that you on the wrong side of shit.
Yeah. Segueing into that Philly game.
Oh boy,
Philly game was nice.
Yeah, so
I was watching that today.
So it's crazy how the undefeated have fallen, right?
Yeah,
man.
They played the Broncos. They played the Broncos. Remember what we said? I said I like the coach and the quarterback.
And there we go, right? And guess what? When it came down to it at the last minute, because I thought they honestly, when I was looking at the game going into halftime, I was thinking, oh, this is over. This one looking pretty over with. They gonna push and all this shit. Denver ain't got a chance. It'll never happen. And man, lo and behold, boy, I got stuck on the other game that was going on right then. And before I knew it, oh man, hold on, what? Wait a minute. Like man, hey, same way I was looking at the way the Buccaneers do load the Seattle Seahawks.
Do load them.
But and call
I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right here. They sucker punched them, right?
Yeah. They did. And got up out of there too. And got up out of there on them.
Yeah. But you know what, to me, and when you don't have your defense, when you have a lot of defensive players out, like what was explained to me today in my game, who takes over that position where they lining folks up and they calling the D and we had a rookie doing that today.
Okay, see now
we had a rookie doing that.
And let's be real, like you in complete trouble with a rookie doing that. A rookie is barely figuring out his own run fits and his own place to be when the pass play jump off. Right? So it's funny. I was looking at this. They were showing that, like, man, Fred Warner, the only defensive player in the league that's rated like by what is it, PFF or whatever.
Yeah.
He the only cat on defense that's rated like over 85 or something on run and pass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, he one of the only linebackers that play all three downs.
Yeah. Yeah,
when you want to start breaking it down like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so how
Yeah.
lucky are you to even have one steady signal caller on defense?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
all of them green dot helmets was in the getting charged up. Was getting charged up today. That was the problem. That was the thing
Man.
because we don't have none of our people. But I make no
Exactly.
excuses. I know the Ravens don't make no excuses. I'm not calling for John Harbaugh's job. I'm not calling for his job or nothing. I know the stresses. I
Man.
can see the stresses of what he going through.
Hell
You
yeah.
only get coach what you got. You only
Man,
get coach what you got.
Hey, hell
This is
yeah.
what I have. This is what I got.
That's it. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't catching them by surprise in the way of they knew they was probably a little thin on depth, right?
Yeah.
But they was hoping like, you know what? We hopefully we can keep our guys healthy this year and slide through.
Mm-hmm.
And they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay because the shit happens.
Shit happens.
If they come out 11-6, right?
Yeah.
10-7, whatever the fuck it is. Even if they have a season like that, right? The good thing is, since all of the front end is in place, you can make a few hard decisions and draft and go crazy in the draft, right? And be right back. Because honestly, that's what the Niners have done so far.
Get you a couple of nice free agents.
Yeah,
a couple of nice free agents. I mean, if it's 2 or 3, you're good. You know, get that leadership back in the locker room.
Absolute, right? That's necessary. And like man, and like see, like we not in the building. This dude D Winters, we got the other linebacker, bro. He been on the team 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, right? He ain't never quite been what he is now. None of them other years. So trust you me. In training camp, I was like, so, but what did we do? Nigga, we get rid of Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah.
What did we do? Right? But they was in the building, bro. They knew that nigga was in there lifting and training like a savage. They seen he was in there. They seen that his nuts had dropped and he was ready.
Yeah, he was. Right? Yeah.
Well, shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought he was. They seen
it. They seen. That's why they held on to him.
No doubt, and that's why they were so comfortable letting go of other blood.
Absolutely. They in there. They got their folks in there doing all of the evaluation.
Yeah.
So you just
no
gotta
doubt.
sit back. You just gotta sit back as a fan. You just gotta sit back and watch it.
Yeah, because
and try to get an understanding.
No doubt, because we can't evaluate when they shut the door on us.
No.
If they decide they don't want the headline to get out there, we can't put that little nugget in our cap. So the point is, as fans, man, sometimes we gotta really fall back and trust the process, especially when you got a organization that's historically good.
Yeah.
They're gonna right the ship. Like the worst thing you could do is go blowing the shit up from top to bottom. Who are you gonna get better than John Harbaugh, the coach, right now?
You gotta ask yourself that.
If you give me a good answer to that one, then I will tell you to get rid of John Harbaugh.
You gotta ask yourself that one. I think what would happen though, we get Mike Tomlin, and that'll be it. That'll be it. We just go get Mike Tomlin from the Steelers and say, look, come on up here. You done had your time down there at the West End. Come on up here and help us.
Because I'm gonna tell you this: you want to talk about a dude that's doing more with less?
Yeah.
And we can start talking about Mike Tomlin.
That's why I'm saying, come on up here. Come on up here with us. You give us some of that. You give us some of that more that coaching that you're doing down there in Pittsburgh. We need
that motherfucking X and O mojo. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Mike Tomlin, dude, like he does a hell of a job every year. It's the reason why dude got a 16, 17 year tenure at the place he at, right? And he ain't had to lose a season yet.
They love him. And plus got a ring too.
Yeah, bro. And he had to lose a season yet. I mean, think about how hard that is to say, man. Like, we're not talking about like, man, most years they are in the playoffs and all that. But even if you don't make the playoffs, just knowing that your team was in it till the season ended.
Yeah, we had an outcome. If somebody else beat somebody, we probably would have got in, but 11 and whatever, we good.
Bro, and if you fall short and you reach the mark, man, most years that's enough to get in. 11 wins is usually enough to get in. Yeah. So if you put you together an 11-win team, but it's a 13-win year, I'm sorry, it's a 13-win year. You got to get more.
Now, this is what I want to ask you about.
Yeah.
What do you think about the parity in the league right now? because I before you answer that, I want to say reference to the game I just watched.
Yeah.
New England against the
Yes.
Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Buffalo Bills was supposed to go in there, or was supposed to be. They're at home. They were supposed to blow the Patriots
Yes.
out, and
Yes.
they didn't.
And they didn't. Now, see, this is what I always say about like the Niners and their division. This is a division game.
Mhm.
So I was already pleased with what I saw of the Patriots this year in progress.
Mhm.
They playing for Mike Vrabel. It's not a secret and it ain't an accident.
Mhm.
They playing for that dude. And the quarterback they got, he young, he a little raw, but guess what? Drake May gonna be just fine. He gonna be just fine. If you like Justin Herbert's game, I think you're gonna like Drake May's game. If you like Josh Allen's game, guess what? You're gonna like Drake May's game because he's got a lot of them two dudes in him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, to me, it's parity because I mean, and I forgot that was a division game, but they played them tight. They played them tight.
They played the game,
and they're punching them in the gut and winning.
Ooh, but right at the end, just the way you're supposed to, man. Now, I got to say, the most surprising outcome to me in finality got to be the Commanders over the Chargers, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with LA coming off of a loss last week. Mm-hmm. There is no way in hell I expected them to come in without Terry McLaurin, without Scary Terry, man, and act up like this.
But you know that they had their quarterback.
They did have
Washington got their quarterback back, yeah.
And it made a difference.
JD, he did his thing today.
Bro, it made a difference, and he was at home too. You know, he's from down Southern California, so this was his first professional game that he got to play in front of his family and friends.
Oh,
so
nice.
He was a little extra motivated too on a personal level, but to go in there and go 27-10 on a team that's supposed to be for real and on a mission, watch the fuck out, man. Watch the fuck out. It was a lot of growth spurts today. How about our boy Cam Ward over there getting his first win in Tennessee?
Yeah.
That guy
against a Cardinals team.
That guy
that is pretty good.
Yeah. That guy, break out the champagne and a couple fucking woo-hoos. Cam Ward has arrived, man. And I'm not saying he's about to tear the league apart.
Yeah.
But, dude, the Cardinals, they're not nothing to sneeze at. 2 weeks ago, we was just talking about if they was the better team of the 49ers. Which team was the better team in the NFC West. And so it ain't like the Cardinals is no pushover, bro. But the Titans put it all together today, finally.
Yeah.
They finally,
and that's all it
put
takes.
it all together.
That's all it takes is to go back to the drawing board and everybody take responsibility and just come out and try to. We finna really get this win this week. We're gonna get this win this week. Yeah, we're getting this win this week. I don't know about what y'all doing, but I'm getting this win this week.
And the cold part is, let's see, I'm kind of perusing through their stat line right now, right? And Brett threw for 265, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. They didn't have a 100-yard rusher. Tony Pollard had 14 carries, 67 yards. That's that's at least putting the play action threat in effect, right? And
they throw most of the game anyway.
They do. And let me get my hats off to Calvin Ridley for showing up, right? Because Calvin Ridley had a game. You dig me? Man, 10 targets, only 5 receptions, bro. 5 receptions. He had 131 yards. Now 10 targets. There had to be a couple drops in there, and the stat line I'm looking at ain't telling me that. But what I am gonna say is I would like to see a little more efficiency out of his game. Only being 50% on targets, but at the same time he showed out, and he got them boys over the finish line. You know, unlike Marvin Harrison Jr., man, I'm waiting to see him do his thing right over there in Arizona, and he ain't quite doing it, man. He ain't quite doing it yet.
Well, you know. Again, it's growing pains, man. You got it. It's a different league. This is a different league. It's a different way to prepare. It's going to be up to him to understand, because a lot of people, their first seasons be crap, and then they come back and
he did have 98 yards today. Not no touchdowns.
Yeah,
but he was efficient in his shit. He had 5 targets and 4 receptions. See, so I mean, hey, that's an 80% win rate. That's somebody I'm going to right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 80%, and he's catching the ball, he tugging it in. That's what I need. So you know, just so to be a better friend to Cam Ward's quarterback game, I would like to see his receivers play a little bit more of an efficient game. But man, I got hats off, bro. And the word parity, man, that's all you can say. Now the Cowboys, okay, I expected the Cowboys to go little bruh the New York Jets today. That's not
Yeah,
surprising.
no, that we don't. I you know that. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, no, they were supposed to win that. That's one of the ones that I circled too for the
Yeah,
week. And y'all gonna win this one. This is the one y'all gonna get.
had
Yeah,
to have that. But
but
hey, I'm gonna touch.
I like Dak Prescott's arm strength.
Me too.
His arm strength. He impressed me on a rollout, and he had to
Yeah,
throw it deep.
yeah.
On the run. His arm strength is out of this world.
And you know what? He had some pretty nasty knee and leg injuries to end this season for a couple years straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say this: for the first time since he got that first bad knee injury, Dak Prescott looked comfortable and confident stepping into each and every throw.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when they played the Niners over the years, like I knew when we hit him a couple times, he was gonna get soft and not want to step into that shit no more. And that's a pick. That's a pick, and it's coming, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that pick just happening with Dak this year.
No, Dak understands. He understands that offense. He understands what it takes to be a quarterback. He's always been a good regular season quarterback, but we're gonna see when it comes to the playoffs, if they make it to the playoffs, what type of quarterback we got. But his arm strength, arm strength impressed me.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, hey. I was like, man, Dak, that's a hell of a throw.
No doubt.
No
doubt. I'm gonna jump onto a game that had two other young signal callers with nice arm strength that was impressive to me. And that's gonna be New York Giants going up against New Orleans, right? In the know, right? And man, hey, I gotta say, Jackson Dart and the Giants came out in the beginning of the game and looked like they meant business, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not here to, and I'm definitely not here to put this loss in his lap, but they didn't end up sustaining that. Where he came out hot with the two touchdowns, he did leave up out of there with 2 interceptions, man. And them joints count, and them joints count too. So 14-26. Man, I'm not gonna say I expected that to happen. Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints. Welcome to the win column. He got his first career win.
Welcome to the win column.
Welcome to the win column.
We got that monkey off your back.
Got that monkey off your back. Now, for my Raiders fans, I ain't gonna dog you. Shit happens, and sometimes it ain't your time. But y'all kind of had all y'all people today too,
and the fire was there. It's just that
it was
the fire was there. It's just that the coach, man, the coach.
Just,
40
that's the story.
40-6,
bro. That's the story right there. You just said it. The Colts.
Yeah, the Colts.
Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them. Let's not get stuck on the Raiders because everybody has a bad game. And yeah, I'm just not even going to read their stat lines out. But Danny Dimes, as they like to call him, Indiana Jones, out there in Indianapolis, man. He showed up and did his thing today. 20 for 29, 212, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Man, they throw the ball all
Bro,
day.
They throw the ball, don't they?
They throw the ball all day, don't they?
Man,
every time they line up, they throwing the ball. Where's the run game?
Oh, but wait a minute. No, Jonathan Taylor, he has 17 carries, 66 yards today, right? And he even showed up in the receiving game a little bit. But what I will say is this: they playing for Danny Dimes, and he's knowing where to put the ball. Man, obviously the New York Giants, who I was just upset talking to you about, their rookie sensation falling flat on his face again. It's the reason why. Right, that Jackson Dart didn't build on his win from last week. And that's because you playing for an organization, even though you got Scatterboo and all them back there, you playing for an organization though that ain't got they T's crossed and they damn I's dotted.
We look for way much more from them.
Come on.
From that organization, period.
Yeah.
To be better than they are, you know what I'm saying? So so when they win or when they lose, I'm that's something that they got to deal with. That's they
But just like they division counterparts, the Raiders they at least a year or two up under Pete Carroll from really making the culture change and doing what they really there to do. I'm just gonna say it's painful to watch y'all just this too shall pass. But a team that did show up and do what they were supposed to do was the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings. That was an early game.
Yeah, that was the
early game.
overseas.
Yeah, the overseas Vikings. The Vikings, they love to put the Vikings overseas. Huh?
Don't they though?
They love to put them overseas, but they played the Browns. And what impressed me about the Browns in this whole thing, their defense is good. Their defense is outstanding. Even though they couldn't keep up on the offensive side, the defense did their job. They only scored 20 points. Vikings only scored 21 points. The Browns scored 17, and if the Browns could have had a better time with the ball on offense, they could have won this game.
And I'm gonna say this: they put their rookie in harm's way today, and he didn't do terribly neither. 19 for 33, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 190 yards. So what's his name? Gabriel. He didn't lose the game for you. They got Quentin Jenkins. He was a 100-yard rusher today, 23 rushes for 110. Man, they did everything they were supposed to do, but do it right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to admit, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they got safeties leading them in tackles and stuff like that. Man, when your linebackers don't lead you in tackles, I swear, it's a recipe for a disaster, man. And yeah, they got too many DBs making tackles.
So you're gonna give up. You're gonna give up those scores and those points when your DBs and your safeties have to peek in the backfield.
No, I'm sorry. I misread it. Linebacker, safety, linebacker. Oh, okay. No. This is Cleveland I'm reading. Yeah. So no, this shit was intact, bro. They didn't fall short. They just met a better team.
Yeah. I believe in the Browns when they push Shedeur Sanders at
no doubt.
That's what I'm gonna believe in the Browns.
No doubt.
I don't believe in the Browns right now. I know their defense is lights out, but come on.
Yeah.
Bro.
And I mean shit, like they played the defense today that's pretty lights out in their own right. And once again, man, Carson Wentz came in there and I ain't gonna say carved him up, but
came in there and
did that thing. He didn't turn the ball. He didn't turn the ball over though.
Yeah.
And
I like Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and they're back in the win column. Man, I'm loving this resurgence that we're seeing because you know what? People are quick to call somebody a bust.
Yeah.
If they ain't on point, all pro bowl, this, that, team captain by the second or third year, they're a bust. Yeah. And I saw several players, not even just quarterbacks and whatnot, that are getting that chance for a career resurgence, man, and they completely taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? Of their opportunities.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Sometimes you gotta get to a point. Everybody don't get to that point where the game slows down for them that easily and that quickly. Some people it takes some time for it to do that.
No doubt.
Other people you can see it doesn't, and they become these all pros and they become all world and stuff like that. You just got to give some players that have the opportunity or that have the skill sets some time to get their role down.
Bro, hey, for real, to develop and become who they are, right? Yeah. Because sometimes people want to compare them to the next player and try to mold them into this. Man, let me go ahead and bring what they brought to the table and add on what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, and talk about adding on what you got. What, Carolina snuck up out of there today, 27-24 over Miami. Mm-hmm. Now, I got to say, this is my most shocking, because when we talked about this one earlier in the week, right, I was like, bro, Miami should win because it's time for them to do it, right? Mm-hmm. Fell flat on their goddamn face, man. And
the Panthers, and that's why we talking about this parity. When you play different teams, the Panthers look like they look better than they were from the weeks prior. They look better than the weeks prior. So,
bro, they do, and they believe that little cat could win them games. Huh?
Yeah.
Man, even more than that, though, let me tell you where it really hurts my heart, man. I look at the rushing stats, man. That cat they got, Akande, 10 rushes for 16 yards, bro.
Yeah.
1.6 yards per attempt.
Yeah. I think it's the play calling, and I think it's the play calling, and I think it's a lot of how he's being blocked for. That's my deal with the running backs.
You know what's sad about that too, right? Is when he was offensive coordinating for the 49ers, he specialized in beefing our run game up, right? And was having it where we was running against 10-man boxes, bro, and still busting them off. Right.
You may not have the personnel you had.
The personnel, right?
Personnel, man.
And I gotta say, since we didn't talk, since we talked before the game, and I was on the Captain Niner shit last time, I got that game out of CMC that I needed. I needed him to show up for me. I said it that night.
CMC Music Factory.
I'm like, bro, I need CMC to show up for me and earn that check today.
You needed CB4 to show up, didn't you? You
Straight
needed
up.
CB4 to show up. Yeah.
Straight up, bro. And Jones, he just came in and didn't fuck up. Right? Like, I mean, he made some nice throws. I was really more impressed with Kendrick Bourne's receiving game than I even was so much Mac Jones's performance. I like the guts of Mac Jones' performance. Limping off the field. I thought they was gonna bring the card out at the end of the third quarter, bro.
No. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. But this is what we doing.
Come on, we ain't throwing this chance away.
That's what we doing.
Man, we did not come here to lay down in front of everybody. No, we did not.
He talking about I'm gonna rest this week. I ain't gonna have to practice that much. I'm gonna rest this week.
And it's beautiful. That's the beautiful thing about the Thursday night game. And let me give Prime they props for making Thursday nights worth watching. And what they did was win division games.
Who?
I'm saying Thursday night football. It was.
Oh yeah, Prime. Yeah, Prime. Yeah, no, they do a good job.
It was always the worst game of the week, right?
Yeah,
Thursday
they
night.
do a good job.
But since they put division games as the feature,
yeah,
division games we know, bro, they gritty, they nice, they hard.
I don't care who in the division you got playing. That's
it.
That's gonna be a good game because they fighting for something. They fighting for something up front. It's not. They're not just fighting for getting to the playoffs. They fighting to win their division.
Man, bro, because 4 days after getting ran through a damn a trash compactor, having to get back out on the field and do that shit again. This is 4 days later, so you got to have a little bit of extra motivation. And I love what they did, pairing up division rivals on Thursday night, because now Thursday night, bro, I be sitting there waiting for that game to come on every week.
Yeah, if you, I want to say to the people that's watching this wonderful podcast without a name, if you own, comment and leave a comment in the comment section. Say what you like, what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Join the conversation. It's always good to do that. I want to give a shout out to my sister for watching. She said, "What's up, Sam?" That's my hood name. So they she watching, but if you I see people up there and I don't see no comments, so I'm like, man, y'all got to make some comments, man. Y'all got to get involved.
Man, please go ahead and rain it down, because that only make the session a little bit liver. You know what I'm saying? And always, man, like, what better than to get more ingredients sprinkled into a conversation, bro. Yeah. It just turns it into something that you didn't expect to get. Now I'm just looking and peeking to see if we had any games that we didn't cover today at all. Oh yeah, I don't think we talked about Detroit.
Oh, the Lions and the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Lions got their folks.
They
right?
do.
The Lions got their folks, but again, it's the quarterback and the coach.
And
the Lions, they gonna get that. They got that win. 37-24. They got that win.
I'm a salute Dan Campbell too.
We going to Cincinnati and we getting that win.
No doubt. And Cincinnati played a good second half. But let me say this about Dan Campbell: he's not letting you come out and play down to your competition. That's what they did have a couple games get away from him when they first kind of got good, right? But never again, I think, bro. He is not letting them boys play down to their competition. Detroit is for real.
They say I'm from the D.
I'm from the D, huh? Hey, and they mean that. By the way, what's up to DNC Ham, man? Your Ham Right podcast. Our folks on the
Florida boys. The Florida boys. They got a new podcast. Show up right now. They come out every weekend, and I watch them every weekend. They give you something to think about every weekend. Your Ham Right.
No doubt, man. Also, too, we on. We on StreamYard. That was my pothead delight right there. I was on my Max shit, right? Yeah, but no, get all your streaming needs on StreamYard. This is also good for group calls. Want to put together any kind of conference calls for professional events, whatever you got going on. StreamYard got what you need, and tell them we sent you.
Yep. Tell them we sent you. So,
Yeah,
the podcast without a name is a real special because we jump on and
yeah,
we talk about these sports, and it's a great time right now to talk about sports,
man.
and we also give our opinions on certain other things that we may have seen or that we may have wanted to talk about in the show.
Yeah.
So what's something you seen this week that you want to talk about other than sports?
I'm gonna say like this, man. Outside of sports, I'm gonna say people hold your weight, right? For my people, my melanated people out there, the quicker we stop looking for a seat at their table, the more all right we gonna be, right? I just want to keep driving that home, and also though, like, yeah, it does mean something to vote, but the point I'm getting at is this, like, that shit it's gonna pass, right? Like, we ain't got as much control as we want to over processes that's but beyond our control, beyond our touch.
Yeah,
So stop letting that shit get you worried. Because
yeah,
worrying about shit that you can't control, man, that's definitely that's a roadmap to ulcers and fucking strokes and all that other kind of shit that drags people down. And I just want to see us all be good to ourselves.
no, for sure, for sure. I try to think about everything but worry about nothing.
That's it, bro. That's it. Because you do got to be aware of stuff, right? And that's why I
Yeah,
say I'm
yeah,
not saying, oh yeah, be oblivious and walk through
yeah.
this bitch with a pink cloud wrapped
Mm-mm.
around your head, because
No.
that ain't gonna do it. But
Mm-mm.
like, man, just getting overly worried, man. I see people that like, man, 6 months till you gonna vote on the shit, and they stressing to you want to talk about that shit today, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta vote on this shit. Like, bro, okay, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna vote, but that's in October. That ain't today. But just don't future trip is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
man,
Future, future. They, at my where I work at, it's a
yeah,
drug and alcohol center, and we trying to get people clear, and that's one of the big things we talk about in group is future fucking yourself. Excuse my language,
no,
but
for
that's
real,
that you can't don't do that to yourself. I
bro,
mean, we can
that's the
all
worst.
dream about things that's gonna
Yeah,
happen in the future and all of that, but as far as getting to the point where you start worrying about things not
man,
lining up for that to happen,
man,
you shouldn't do that to yourself.
for
Let's
real.
not do that to let's not do that.
No, all you can do is get yourself the skills. You can't make the person hire you, right? All
Yeah,
you can do is, put the knowledge in your head. You can't make somebody know you. So yeah, just don't get wrapped up in the shit that you can't control, because life is already sitting in front of you day after day. And if you just keep winning the day, right? Like, magically life turns out to be all right.
yeah. Yeah. No, I try to make lemonade out of lemons. You know, the
No
lemons,
doubt.
the sour ass shit they give us.
No doubt.
I try to make sour patch candy. You know what I'm saying? You
Straight
know
the
what I'm
fuck up.
saying?
Man,
Yeah.
hey, I've been on some cold streaming shit lately too, man. I don't know if you be tripping off of like I have my best time in front of in front of the boob tube, man. And I gotta say, like, man, I've been watching some real good original series lately and shit like that. We can dive off into that on a different time. I think that'd be good. Then we got to do a proper review and all of that shit, and I ain't got my notes and stuff ready. So I don't want to half-ass do nothing here.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that understand that their peace means a lot to them.
No
So
doubt.
that's what I want to end with telling everybody. Your peace, value that, and
Yeah,
make sure you make sure you don't charge no less than what is worth.
man, no doubt. And shit, the only other thing to go with that in my mind is like, stop waiting to do it, right? Like, I'm
Plug
fit
in,
to, and I'm waiting on this to happen so I could do this. Unless
plug
you
in.
don't have the money to do what you got to do, right? Stop
Mm-hmm.
letting one thing control the other, because what it does is hold you captive,
Mm-hmm.
right? It holds you prisoner. You like, well, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but first I'm waiting on them to send me this. Okay, so
Yeah.
you waiting on
Mm-hmm.
them to send you this, and you could plug into what you want into them and this. But my point is, they don't give a shit about you getting your life together on time. So you got these goals and these deadlines for yourself, and they not coming because you waiting and hung up on shit where other people is not invested at the same level.
Yeah,
But
you have to. Excuse me. You got
yeah,
to jump out and take it.
yeah,
That was advice that was given to me when I first started talking with OC.
yeah,
You just got to jump in and do it, and then figure it out as you go. You're gonna make mistakes, but
Yeah.
who doesn't? They're gonna teach you. They're gonna teach you a lot, and then you just move on
Man, no
and be
doubt.
a star at it.
No doubt.
Make sure you get around people that have done it before, or people that can give you great advice, not somebody that has
Right.
never done anything in their life.
Come
You know what
on.
I'm saying? You leave them alone.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and then you'll be all right. You'll be all
Right.
right.
Man, no, I mean that's real deal. And like it's impossible for you to figure out how to be a Fortune 500 CEO from a dude that only ever shined tires at the goddamn car wash. Not that there's nothing wrong with shining tires at the car wash, but they can't teach you how to be Fortune 500, right? So yeah, you just got to put yourself in the right mindsets and arenas, man. And like the right mindset and arena for me is always podcast without a name, because we get down with the get down every time we get down with it, man. I know we're gonna have Compton back on here the next time we do these picks.
Yeah.
I can
Probably
hear
Thursday.
you hear
Probably
right there.
Thursday or Friday. I'll probably
Yeah.
call him up and see if he come back on, because
Yeah.
he be having some. He got some good advice about football.
Oh, that's my G. He got something to say, and
Yeah.
I love loving his X's and O's breakdown.
Yeah. Yeah. Coach and quarterback, baby.
Coach and motherfucking quarterback, man. Hey, on that one, I'll see you when I see you, man. See, beat me, and don't get yourself in no trouble, and you don't have to tell no lies to get out of it.
Hey, that was my guy, Big AC. He came on. You know, we chop it up about these sports. It's a great time in right now in life. We got all the sports coming up on right now. We got baseball, basketball, football. Basketball is starting. I watched a couple of Laker games. Couple of preseason games. I watched the ones with the Warriors tonight, and I watched one they played the other night. And they trying to get their depth, trying to make sure that their depth on their bench is pretty good by playing these games, giving them a lot of run. Their starters is not playing. Luka Doncic is not playing. LeBron, of course, is not playing. So you know, you get what you get out of the preseason. When you look at the preseason, it's a lot of other players that you can see play and see how they can help the team. So that's one of the things that I like about preseason. What I watch is for that type of stuff. I'm not watching because they don't count anyway. So I'm not watching for how it's going to shake out for the season. Only but to see the new talent that's coming up and people that are on board. So that was been good. Football all day. I watched a gang of games today, and all of them seem to me it's a big parity thing in the league right now. The league is not, no one is running away with this league right now. They won't tell you that on the sports shows and on it. They won't, because I don't know why, but ain't nobody in my eyes running away with the in the league, running away with the league. As a whole, beating everybody and just running through it. And nobody's going to be doing that this season. This is just not happening, especially with the records that we have. The undefeated records have been shot down. So it's going to get real thick in the NFL. We're going to be still covering it. We're still going to be giving our picks Thursdays. Podcast without a name will be on. I'm going to be broadcasting on Facebook. I'm going to be broadcasting on YouTube as well. Talking with OC YouTube. It's going to be broadcasting on there. So just go ahead, go up there, subscribe. It'll and hit that alert button. It'll alert you that we on and we having a good time. And if you want to come on and you think you got what it takes to give your opinions and stuff like that, hit me. Hit me at talkingwithoc.com. And I'll shoot you a link and you can get on and we can all get on and talk. So that's, again, talkingwithoc.com. Talking with OC at gmail.com. Excuse me, at gmail.com. That's where you can hit me up at. But if you go to talkingwithoc.com, all you're going to see is Talking with OC and the show, and you're going to get all of the show content from there. But if you go to talkingwithoc at gmail.com and you leave me an email, then I get back to you and I get you on the show. You can talk with us, joke with us, have a good time with us, and yeah, that's how it go. This is Talking with OC. I'm on podcast without a name, and I'm gone.